some carry streets on that game with no cheat feet. That bitch said he was with true. So I gave her that with meat. He gave her that not meat. My gonna get funky. My spitting through in the booth. My things that you're partly. Long chilling on twin moons, smoking sugar from heaven. My gonna send you back to school. I'm gonna teach you a lesson. Come take a look at these shiny joints. My is hot like a desert. I'm with some holes like pressure. They call me my the cover. The nice color of your fur. They call me my the cover. But they should be calling me sir. You know, as a matter of fact, I am never blind, I never know. I am so fly, I never know. I am never blind, I never know. They call me my the cover. The nice color of your fur. They call me my the cover. But they should be calling me sir. You know, as a matter of fact, I am never blind, I never know. I am so fly, I never know. I am never blind, I never know. They call me tired, but I am beating fire. My watch sitting nice, it's a Richard me. They charge a tired, my bitch, anxiety. Right, my dick, like a daddy swing. My is getting hungry. They say you are what you eat. They're right, I am so much possible. I am almost not good at it. I am a carry, Jay, and I'm these bars and dick like I'm eating bar. You're gonna tell me I'm over and come back. Whole game on my back, I'm not here. Now you can see me, I'm drunk, see now with the ring, but I read it. Holy fuck, my is so pretty, no read oh shit when I play without beating. They call me my the cover, the nice color of your fur. They call me my the cover, but they should be calling me sir. You know, as a matter of fact, I am never blind, I never know. I am so fly, I never know. I am never blind, I never know. They call me my the cover, the nice color of your fur. They call me my the cover.
Alright, I have no idea why. No idea why. Like, what would compel fucking Steam to update a game, but also to use an absurd amount of my internet at the exact same time while I am using 2 applications in Steam at the exact... Like, bitch, don't you think I'm using my internet right now? This is a highly inappropriate time. There we go. See? Door locked. Only took like 17 times. I need to fix that somehow. I don't know what the fuck to do though. I'm doing one thing at a time. I had to vacuum up the basement, coated in spiderwebs, looking janky as hell, but a little bit less janky now. A little bit less janky now. Need to figure out how to do whitewash. I don't know, maybe we'll do a crafting video on that. Who knows? We'll see about that though. We'll see about that. Because that just sounds like it'd be really boring. Because it'd just be me sitting there mixing like a lime and water solution and then just spraying that on the walls for like 2 hours. And maybe vacuuming up more. Maybe doing a lot of vacuuming, to be honest. Shit's dirty. But it would be nice. Would be nice. Why, stupid? Ah, goddamn, I love the song. I am not sure why my geek has to has to bust some fat bars so excellently. So good. So good. I think by the time that new Skyrim game comes out, Elder Scrolls Online and modders are going to be able to recreate the entirety of Nirn before they can even be start fixing the engine. I can't hear from it. The music shouldn't be too loud. I turned it all the way down and even lowered the desktop noise. So it should be uber quiet now. I don't know, give it a second. It might change. Let me double check the noise levels right now. No, it's all right. Maybe my gain. I mean, I could turn up my gain, but I don't want you to hear shit in the background. So I like to keep it a nice, like, happy medium. Keep it right in the yellow range, so I don't peak this brother trucker. There we go. Hey, alright then. Good to hear. And I'm still playing a mobile game too, so if I go autistically silent for a bit, don't judge me. Also, I've made some modifications to our caucus build here. We've swapped out our, like, what, 10 twin wheels for 8 large wheels that are all fused. Some with durability and tonnage, some with power. It's not very consistent. It's all over the place. But that's kind of what happens when you have 3 options. And pretty much only one of 3 of them are good. But it's alright. I mean, the most ideal one would either be a mixture of reduced mass and increased tonnage, or tonnage power. I mean, all of them are kind of good, though. The only ones that kind of suck are the like surface traction ones. Those are kind of pointless. Yeah, like these ones, I honestly probably should refuse. Although, I'm guessing the event ended. It did. Okay, good. Ooh, good then. You know what I should do? I should definitely cancel these offers. Oh, it was so good too. The Pathfinders crates, they were elevated in price. Instead of being their usual like 310, 320, they were up there in the 340 range. So I was just like, all right, fuck it. Empty that shit out. Made nearly $1,000. Oh, so good. And people were buying them because it was honestly cheaper than buying a full seal that was like $340. So honestly, that was a good money making scheme right there. Good money making scheme. And I got out with, you know, an upgraded generator, a couple of wheels. I only upgraded cheap stuff. Oh, and a fuel barrel upgrade too. I would not, Hey. Thank you for the follow, my dude. Oh, just to let you know, people, I am streaming on both Twitch and YouTube, so you might see stuff appear from other places. So, that's game from Twitch. It's good that the actual notifications are working now. For whatever reason, Stream Elements, or Streamlabs interface doesn't make it terribly clear the chances of things happening, and nor does it test it successfully. So figuring out if a feature is working correctly as intended, you kind of have to do trial by fire. Weird as fuck. But whatever. I don't expect niche software applications like this to be fully fledged out. To be fair though, I should have gone on Stream Elements a long time ago. They have way more features than my last website I used. Gaming for Good, while I did appreciate the content creator when he made World of Warcraft content, and whatchamacallit, I'm drawing a huge blank on it. Like this charity shit, but like he focused really hard on this mobile game application, and it's been in like beta for 100 years. It's probably never gonna see the light of day. Oh my god. And honestly, if he released it in its current state, when he still has that terrible reputation on deck to deal with, probably not the best. It's weird though. But if you don't know what I'm talking about, Athene. That dude. Weird ass transformation. Went from eccentric video gamer to like pseudo intellectual philosopher. Weird. It's like the veganism got to his brain. Wait for them to join us. And melt them. And yes, we are doing a normal raid. And that's just because it's plastic. It's either that or was like, what, the other 2 were steel cradles or frontier defenses? I'm good on that. And much as I appreciate the frontier defenses' full rewards, I do not appreciate the fact they take absolute ages to do. A 14-15 minute raid, yeah, I am solid. I am absolutely solid on that. Way too long for my liking, at least for a single instance of anything. I kind of wish for the old days of raids being like 2 or 3 minutes. Ah, that was good. Especially like perimeter breaches, you could finish those businesses in a minute. Because legitimately, the perimeter breaches, those where you go to one location and then you go the way back and you just pick up a crate. That's all you do. And all the way was open the entire time. So it was super, super easy just to bum rush the doors. But it was very difficult because the bots hit really fucking hard. Like bum rush, I mean, even doing perimeter breach in general was really hard. And bum rushing it was especially hard. But if you could do it, you could do a raid in like 2 seconds. To be fair though, that was probably also because the community at that time hadn't quite fully matured around it, so maybe builds just back then weren't ideal, to say the least. ooh, it's better now. Especially now since they introduced difficulty scaling in raids. So, cheaper, smaller builds will do more damage and take less damage. And you spawn less enemies than if you were like all 15k porcupine builds. Although to be fair, doing 15k like porcupine and retro builds kind of become the meta now. Because it's a great way to get a crap ton of money. Such a lot of money from it. Because all those delicious elimination points, oh my god. Getting 1300 points, 1200 points per raid, easy freaking peasy. All it costs you is a $500 weapon 3 or 4 times, and coating the map in barrels. To the point of causing potential server instability, but that's neither here or there. No! You Spark bot. I would love to have that Spark, but I couldn't have chose a worse time for fanaticism for the Spark. Because the Spark is probably going to be one of the more expensive weapons for a very long time. Thanks to that lovely Tesla cannon coming out. Am I the largest one here? Technically not. Prometheus dude's probably a little bit larger than me. Ironically. Not the highest power score, but physically the largest character here. How the turntables. No need to make me thirsty. You can cease your funny shenanigans. There we go. Maybe we should try to do this with a Nova cabin at some point. I do like the idea of damage absorption, but the issue is I tend to go broadside and do a lot of constant moving based brawling, so I can definitely utilize that more with the cohort than I can with the whatchamacallit, than I can do with the Nova cabin, because the Nova cabin's only a frontal protection, so that really only matters if you're facing in a frontal direction. Go off to the side, try to turn around. No, not gonna help you. I mean, great if you're also planning to absorb like big ass shouts. Hey, Mark, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. Shit, did it appear on my? I swear I disabled that on the. Yeah, I did. Oh no, is this yes, it is ramen. Wait, Vor is not allowed. I love how I updated my fucking I don't know what it's called, status to about to vor a tomato, and immediately I get messaged. Am I not allowed to eat a tomato? Feel discriminated against her. Although to be fair, most people do find it disgusting that I do eat tomatoes, like beefsteak tomatoes. Like whatchamacallit? Like I eat them straight up, like an apple. Sit there, slurp the seeds out. Especially the slurping the jelly out. Once I start eating the jelly, ooh. That's when people get really fucking grossed out. And like sit there at lunchtime, pull out that beefsteak, just immediate fucking like violent visceral reactions from the crowd. They are not a big fan, to say the least. I thought it was a crowd pleaser. That's what good pussy should sound like. Just with the insides. Actually, no, maybe that does make me more relationship viable. The more tomatoes I eat, the better tongue game I get. I mean, probably is a correlation there of some sort. Maybe need to like run some studies here, get on Tinder, swipe left and everything, see what I can find. Let's not try that. That just sounds like a headache and an STD waiting to happen. This is the tomato conversation reaching its logical and disgusting conclusion. My god, there's so many things going on my phone right now, this thing is going to melt. Holy shit. Hey, at least it ain't dead yet. It's not just hearing you talk about it. I mean, I have eaten the occasional beefsteak tomato on stream. So, I mean, this is unheard of. But it's not necessarily popular. It's like when I start reading Sherlock Holmes fan fiction that is overly erotic to the point of it, like, how do people get off to that shit? But that me reading it in my tender, caressing voice can help aid that sensation along. Still doesn't help that, though. It's really great to do. When one of my friends who used to play Elder Scrolls Online before he quit that and streaming, whenever he would leave to go for a break, I would just sit there and start reading that shit about Holmes and Watson and their cardinals. So stupid. Well, I don't understand. I thought it was funny as fucking shit. Especially every time when he come back in, he's just like, no, no, no. And the chat's just like, the fuck is with this? You know, honestly, probably because I did that, there probably was a significant drop in viewership when that happened. I could see that. Like when a popular streamer just starts spamming advertisements left, right, and spanner, and all of a sudden the viewership just drops off by 1,000. So this is cool. My builds a cog too. I have 3 of them. Love them. And I'll say they're a fantastic weapon to utilize. Super beefy, super high damage, like if you can get them nice and consistently deployed. And I mean, they just kind of look like a cool weapon. And that's what I love too. An extra 260 points ahead of the competition. To be fair though, the rest of the competition really only had like vectors. They had some low tier garbage. I think some dude actually like got the statistics from like the 1,000 games he did and found that there actually was a correlation between power score and higher point scores, indicating that it appears that just like having more shit in your car actually does seem to do better for your vehicle. This person has commented twice now on my videos with hi. Does this person want me to acknowledge them? Because I don't. So it sounds like a bad idea. Because I've been getting like these weird ass comments on my videos. Where like I'll have like an Asian person in lingerie say some like super nice things like, oh, I like this video, and then spam 1,000 emotes, and then you look at their channel and it's just like all hyper sexually suggestive, like fucking 10 out of 10 Asian models with the fattest titties you've seen. And they're just sitting there, and then you look at the channels, and it's like, oh, here's me feeding my fishes. And it doesn't even show anything. It's literally just them feeding their fishes. And like, the fuck is going on here? This, all these channels could be taken down for 1, sexually explicit content, but 2, just for being misleading as hell. I came to meet my meat, not this stupid bullshit fish thing. Let me see if I can, I mean, it's on YouTube, so I clearly can show this, but let's take a gander here. You're gonna love this. Do you have any problems locking on to hoovers? No, not really. As long as you keep tracking of them. Tomato deserves it. Here we go. Let me see. Let me pull up that OBS thing and do this thing. Okay. So, we have this lovely channel right here. As you can see, full of these hooksome, random ass people here. And so, live SCX videos. But then you go to them and it's just this. It's just Korean, like, music and scenery. Like, it's, I'm not even joking. This is literally the whole fucking video. Is there even music on this? Let me take a look. Okay, that's probably copyrighted to hell. Okay, maybe not. That actually sounds generic as hell, too. Yeah, this is like the whole fucking... Like, what? And like, there's just all these channels. There's like a million of these fucking copy-paste channels. What? What? I don't get it. What the fuck is with these channels? And it's not just this one. It's not just this one. There's probably another one. Here's a Deep Sleep Music, Abu Music. It's same thing. It's probably peaceful jazz music played on gorgeous sounds. Oh, getting classy here. Solo piano with some nature sounds thrown in there. I don't know who the fuck those people are, but they probably didn't consent being on some big titty Asian. Oh, are these people just thirsty as fuck, or are these all bot accounts? Do they just see this buxom Asian and they're like, this is clearly not a bot, real woman detected. I don't fucking get this. Okay. So let's do live videos. What are these comments? The song sounds like the past, the present, and the future. Are these some horny motherfuckers? Or am I just, like, missing this whole point of this channel? Like, is this just, like, an elaborate troll scheme here? Are these people secretly installing cryptocurrency miners in the background here? Like, I am deeply concerned, at least for the sanities of 2 of these motherfuckers down here, but 3 of the people who are running these damn channels. Because someone had to put this thing together. Or they probably could have just, like, done, oh, here, sort by, like, calm music in the YouTube free music section, download it and slap it onto a video of some, I don't know, some stock footage website with... wait. But didn't we just see this in this? Okay. Where have I seen this before? They're just literally reposting... Oh my god. How many videos do you have too? It's only these a couple of videos too. And they're all uploaded a month ago. What day? Were these all uploaded in one day? So we got July 20th. Shut the fuck up. July 19th. So these all uploaded like a day behind each other? Yep, no they are. Literally, oh my god, literally just like a machine factory of these freaking weird videos. What the hell? Subscriber for S videos. And of course, none of these are going to be erotic. And they're all supposed to be clickbait. But look at this. It's like deep sleep music. It is all uploaded July 20th too. Wait, and I swear I saw that one Icelandic clip again. Yes. It's the same fucking clips. It's literally like they have a bunch of stock clips from like 10 or 13 websites, and then they just throw on some random ass music. Okay, well. Is this profitable or something? Is there no? And it's a recent channel too. No comments. No channel recommendation. It's just weird. And the funny thing is too, is like these people who are posting these pictures or these comments, they themselves do not have any of them. So like here's another one from Shannon News. And again, more of the same stuff, same wording, same pictures, all probably with like the same 5 Asian models too. Same shit here. More nature music with lovely, relaxing, soulful music. I don't... What? This might not be at 4K too. Okay, no. But I will say though, the stock website they're stealing from, it does have really great mastered visuals here because I have HDR on and this stuff looks pretty alright. Actually, no, let me turn HDR on. Let's turn that on. Okay, that's not too bad. A little bit washed out, but nothing too bad. I'll turn HDI off now because I don't want to burn out my corneas in this dark-ass room. But yeah, not too bad master content. So at least they're stealing from a reputable distributor of this nice content here. Same time, though, I am still questioning what the fuck is going on here. Let's see, which one of these channels is the most popular? So we have one here for 4K. So what did you do here? Oh, it's in a different language. That might explain it. It's literally just a fucking TikTok re-upload. Wow. Maybe this is like the catalyst for the whole thing. Like someone realized, oh, if you just put like a sexy thumbnail, generic music, beautiful backdrop, steal it from just anywhere you can find them, and you're good. I guarantee you that I'm gonna get fucking copyrighted slapped so hard with this stuff. I'm sorry I'm getting distracted here, but this is a late night stream. What did you expect? This is the quality content you've all subscribed here for. I love how the music cut out at the very end too. It's like they couldn't even be bothered to cut out that little bit of extra fat there, just so you had the nice little consistent music the whole way through. Instead of just like, oh, well now that's the last thing on my mind. It completely ruins the video, but at the same time, I'm critiquing a fucking TikTok here, and I'm also a really shitty YouTuber myself, so what grounds do I have to stand on? My goodness, here. Look at that. Same time frame, too. Same time in August 21st. Also, discussion. I have no idea what they're saying here. Let me see what it says in English. Okay, gays, continue on. Like one strong, also saying baton white. What? This is some Midnight Industry Channel content right here. It is. We're doing like a full deep dive of these weird channels. I think legitimately, no, none of them are gonna. Ooh, wait. This is the Koi channel? I'm curious if this Koi channel was just abducted or if this is literally just a marketing gimmick. I will say that those are some beautiful fish. And you just hear some distant flipping in the background. Look at this cute brother truck and koi. Also, god dang. Honestly, it would have been better just without the stock music, but at least it's not offensive. Like someone putting on, God, what's that one song that like every depressed TikToker puts on? Where it's like, I don't want to fall asleep, I don't want to stay awake. It's like Coffee for Your Head or something like that. At least this way I don't feel like slashing my wrist every time I watch a video about someone stubbing their fucking toe. Am I being too harsh on that person? His song was probably co-opted by the whole TikTok and like edgy sad boy thing along with that Bart Simpson character. Put some, I don't know, grainy washed out filter, VHS tape static, throw that Coffee for Your Head song on, looking distant at a longing video. You know what? I even have a purple LED light. It's not because I'm a bread tuber, but it's because I actually grow like basil in here. So I could like, throw that on too. Like it would be perfect aesthetics right now. Also, koi fish. I will say, these are some cute brother truckers right here. Who doesn't love fishes? Who doesn't love these things? Adorable. They're settling down now. The fight is over for little kiblets, but will she reignite it with a bit more treats? They're gathering. They seem to notice. They smell food. The flipping commences? It's funny how they're all like going in a general direction, and then they just dissipate. It's like a hive mind of two-celled or two-brain-celled organisms. Alright, so at least we have a variation in the content here. How many videos do we have here? Okay, and a bit more too. It's just a 10-hour video. What does this say in English? The C vlog. Thank you. Bahodo, Showa, Sake, Versailles, Shiro, Beko, I don't know. What? Is this just like they're throwing in as many words as possible. Oh, fuck, I didn't get that one that time. It's just like they're throwing in as many catchphrases as possible to attract as many viewers as possible. I mean, it's working somewhat. I'm here. Except it doesn't work for their newer videos. These older ones seem to be what's getting people. What do we got here? Alright, so just some more koi fish. Some more koi fish. God, these videos are starting to affect my English skills. And then some boy on his, I'm assuming it's his phone, completely disinterested with the huge amount of fish swarming them. As this lady attempts to pick up a fish and eat it for her own personal consumption. Come on, I know you want to do it. Go in there and pluck one of the fishes out. I dare you. Your child is about to become a sacrifice to them. Don't let him. Or should you let him? I don't know. The fish do look pretty hungry. Fully koi fish were carnivorous. Fuck, I didn't censor that either. Okay, well, whatever. You have to deal with my disgusting nose sounds, too, because for whatever reason, my allergies are like, you know what? You haven't had any allergies today. How about I completely fuck up that strategy right now? Okay, we have enough of this channel. Okay, let's see. What else does Big Titty Asian offer us here? We got Chill Music, BTU. Some British thermal units here. The units that you use to measure the heat efficiency of, like, an air conditioning unit here. It's got some music for us here. Hot damn. Isn't that some freaking blown out video feed here? I just want to see how bright this would be if I turned on my HDR again. Oh my god, please stop. That hurts my eyes. And I love how it's like only 6 seconds too. It's like they couldn't even pay like the $30 to get the whole fucking 20-minute clip. It's like, no, we'll just take the 6-second preview. That's good enough. Alright, thank you. Thank you for your contribution to society. Thank you. Appreciate it so much. Let's see, what else? We got spot music here with Allison Music. Take us away with your gorgeous influence. Okay, so we have some stream here of some sort. Got some rocks covered in moss. Got some patted down plants, like some vlogger came through here and smashed everything up. I feel like I'm in the rice fields, motherfucker. Ah! Is crossout free for Xbox One? Hell yeah, it is. You get crossout there any day of the week. You're a funny doggy, but I am a panda. What do you mean? I'm just sitting here questioning these weird Asian channels that keep commenting on my videos. To be fair, I've probably seen some of these Asian models before. In some of my deeper explorations offline. Oh, it's so somber. Oh my goodness, the emotions are just flowing over me. Ah. Oh my god, the slow FPS slow-mo footage of, I don't know what the fuck this is. It looks like, I don't know, or natural Q-tip floss? Something that if I stuck in my nose, I probably would regret it for the next 3 seconds. Like, it's somewhat nice. The overlaid bird chirps don't really make much sense, but alright. It's anxiety, calming bullshittery here. I wanted to play this game ever since I was 9, but I was able to, so I needed the money. No, you don't. You just download it. However, some people say it's pay to win, but that's more of a feely thing. Might be at the £30, yes. We for to give all here. Okay, we get the idea here. How many videos? Also, what's with this, like, what's with their channel layout here? If you notice here, their channel layout here just kind of makes it seem like they have 1,000 videos and 1,000 playlists and they have a bunch of stuff here. But it's something just like the same things reposted over and over. They have a upload sections, and they have this playlist here, they have this playlist here, then they put their popular uploads here, then they put their created playlist here, and then they also put their fucking playlist again. Even though if you go to their video section, They have like what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 videos. 11 videos. And yet they have like 20 fucking tabs for it. It's weird. It's weird. I was trying to wonder if that continues with all of them. Yet, nope, that continues with all of them too. They all have a really blown out front page here. All using ASMR music too. I swear we just saw that exact same grass scene like 2 seconds ago. Look at that. Seaside music this time too. Doesn't make sense because we're not even in seaside here. It looks like we're clearly inland. Why? I hear an ocean sound in the background. They can't even get their ambiance right here. I am so vexed. So why is a quick sell option different price that everyone else is offering sell and vice versa for buying? The reason why the quick sell is different than what like the highest sell order is because it sells it at like the cheapest purchase order. So that's like the second tier down. So like you may have an item that can sell for 60, but the most available quick buy order item is like around 40. Your item will sell at that 40 coin option instead of creating a listing that's like 1 cent lower than the higher tier item. So you get that quick like payday immediately, but you usually sell it for a much lower price. Playing a lot of crossout for a month and PS4, and like that. Well, that's great to hear, and I'm glad some of my content here can reach the masses. Except for this weird content where I'm looking at 8 big titty Asians for 30 freaking minutes. It's weird. I've been getting comments like that. I wonder if there's any more in here that I've been streaming or I've seen. No, I haven't seen any more in here. Okay. But yeah, weird content like that. And I mean, I guess it doesn't technically break TOS. I guess it technically doesn't because for the majority of the time they're actually like appropriately how should I say, the channel names are technically descriptive of the content they have, I suppose. Like the C Vlog was showing content about koi fish and music channels. They all have music. But at the same time, like, it has to be against TOS to have big titty Asians, especially models that you don't own the copyright to these photos. Like, I'm more than certain I could reverse image search these photos, but I'd probably be watched by the Chinese government, so I'm not going to. But I'm more than certain this could happen. So I am more than certain all these channels are like 2 seconds away from being automatically terminated, but we'll see. You always get weird comments like that all the time where you're not sure if these are a real person or a bot, and they just like constantly keep posting like the same like 3 things. And after a while, you have to be like, you know, I'm just gonna hide you, and just like make their phrases completely blacklisted so they stop doing that shit. It happens. It happens sometimes. Here, 1 second. And let me log back in. 1 second. Beautiful. There we go. Let me get the music back up here too, so it's not nearly as quiet. Beautiful. So what's the difference between PS4 market and PC market? Well, in the PC market, we have much cheaper items. We have much more supply, and generally it's much less susceptible to huge price fluctuations. And that's primarily due to the fact that on PC there's just more players. The players on here are a bit more stingy, and coin inflation is not really a big thing, because the big thing you notice with console markets is that they're hyper inflated. Like, you'll see a relic on PC, such as the Punisher here, going for a solid 19,000 coins right now. But then if you go to the console market, that exact same thing will cost somewhere in the neighborhood of 30 to 40,000. And that's just because there's so few people on console making this thing, so the prices are just naturally going to elevate. But 2, people on console are also just way more likely to purchase packs, because people on console, they tend to be of the younger age, and so these people tend not to have a very good grasp of like the value of currency, and generally just have access to whatever mom and dad's credit card, so they just go ahead and automatically purchase like these $40, $50 packs, especially if they go on sale which from what I understand, someone actually told me that the packs and coins go on sale more frequently on console. I'm not quite sure if that's true, but I could definitely see that. Because from what I understand, consoles and phones are a significantly higher moneymaker than on PC. Because PC just has way more mature players on it, generally, except for those that, call you the N-word every 2 seconds, that don't spend money left, right, and center. If you're on console, you generally have that console because your mommy and daddy bought it for you, and then you generally just have mommy and daddy's credit card information on there, which then you can just spend with pretty much zero oversight, which is how you get those weird stories of mommy and daddy not knowing their life savings has been completely drained because the debit card associated with Jacob's Fortnite account here was used to purchase 20 grand worth of V-Bucks within the last 24 hours. It happens. It certainly happens. And it's weird too, companies know this, so they instituted a policy where they can't do refunds or X, Y, and Z for kids who just, plow through their mom and dad's money. Even though it would represent such an insignificant loss in their income for them to offer these refunds to devastated families, that they still don't give a shit. They still don't give a shit. That's Fortnite, though. I'm not sure what Epic does. I'm pretty sure it doesn't really happen too much, because who the fuck plays crossout? Like a solid 5 people play this game. And I'm like 3 of those people. Not to speak ill of this game. Although to be fair, they drove away one of their biggest content creators for this platform this game has seen. And the one they didn't have to pay for. They fucking drove away Gromex, and now they have to pay for more Russian Badger, PewDiePie, and all the motherfuckers. Hilarious. It's hilarious. Because I'm more than certain they probably spent like 20 grand for PewDiePie. Easily. Easily. If not more. And considering they had a skin pre-made for PewDiePie when they first came out, and they had like a whole webpage dedicated to it, and this, that, or the other, like, that was hilarious. Like, they prepared hard for that. They thought it was going to be a fucking slam dunk. Not realizing that the American market really fucking hates games like this. So they probably didn't get that big of a boost from it, but at the same time, I mean, they probably just have an advertising budget, and they're like, fuck it, why don't we just spend it on one person this time to reduce overhead? Maybe that'll work. Maybe that'll work. Okay, let's see. What to do next? Let's do some PvP. Let's see, I put my barrels on, right? Here we go. And you see I actually improved this barrel too. I didn't get the correct one. I wanted extra durability and reduce blast damage, but I got 1 out of 2. That's alright. I can work with that. Beautiful. Actually, what is my power score? It's not too bad. Let's say the power score on this thing was reduced significantly. Downside is this thing is very prone to exploding due to its exposed barrels in the back. It's usually more exposed to things like... Oh, come on. Cheeky Contorita. I have a sinking suspicion it's going to go for the bot. Or it's going to try to go for me. Oh, nope, in the back. Oh, just poke him out. There, you just keep turning. Let him die. Got him. Ooh. Bad idea to go for the guy that's built like a tank. I'd say the only way that could go worse for him is if I actually was on quadruple treads right now. But the thing is, I really don't want to be on quadruple treads. Ooh, are those the whirls? I think those are the whirls. Here we go. Just let him take his time on me. You know, honestly, the biggest thing that I've learned with a lot of caucus runs is that the biggest thing that you can do to help your team is sometimes just be a nuisance and distract the team. So just like driving through a crowd and then jumping off a ledge so that you don't get absolutely ass blasted by them is really great, because what ends up happening is that you then take 3 or 4 people's attention off you while your team can come behind and do some counter fire on them So even though you take like 2,000 damage, your team can come in right behind and do like 4,000 or 5,000 damage and maybe kill somebody, while you can survive. Especially if you're like me, you have the cohort cabin, you can plow through them, take 30% reduced damage, keep running, because movement is the best way to avoid damage. And it's actually pretty effective. Pretty effective. 1 second, I need to be right back. I'll be gone in 2 seconds. Alright, thank you everybody. We are back. And see, this time it wasn't a 20-minute delay due to some weird BS reason. I was actually here. I'm actually here for you people. We're one big happy family. Alright, let me see. Just trying to think, what are the ways we can improve this vehicle to make it more survivable? Biggest thing is trying to improve the survivability of these explosive devices. But the thing is, I don't really think I really can improve it. Because the thing is that these frames have shoot-through. I could slap on more armor to the underside of this, but it wouldn't necessarily prevent it from exploding more often. I can try doing like a big old thatched cover like this, because this way I at least cover the majority of the device, but then I'm risking dragging my ass on the floor. Do I have the... I could do something like this. So then that's covered, and then I can just do that to cover that up. And then I can do this to cover up like that. So at least that way it's a nice little... Ooh, but it's way too heavy. So that's 359. That is... Okay, so this one's a bit lighter. So like so. There we go. Okay, good. We're now over tonnage limit. Beautiful. The actual fused wheels are coming in handy now. But now the underside of the carriage is a bit more protected. It shouldn't be vulnerable to instantaneous popalashes. But we'll see. And see, we're almost up there at 3k. 3k HP is pretty good. It's a nice happy ground for being beefy. Let's say I could try to do a multi-track build in the way. Only downside is though is that stuff's expensive. And I should have. I mean, should I have infused it? Probably not, because the issue is that shit's like $400 to infuse it, just as is. So you're gonna bring the prices down. So like in actuality, probably not like the best. I don't know, hard to say though. Getting those big rams fused probably actually would be pretty decent. Do I actually need any of you dudes? Nah. I do appreciate the bots though. We need to protect them. I actually find that if you actually do protect the bots, keep them nice and alive, and you can have that nice bot wave go on, that shit actually can carry games the majority of the time. Because having a bot wave your team can follow and the enemy team can be distracted by is a huge advantage. can be an absolutely huge advantage. There we go. Let him just deal with the free HP. Oh, bad idea, team. Try not to get stuck. I probably shouldn't have stopped and turned. I am not the track build. Your hand to come around the corner real quick. Yep, as you can see here, that bot wave favored them this time. What's up? How you doing? Oh, lucky you. Fire spam. I'll say fire spam has been ungodly prevalent. I'm gonna do a little bit of mobile game while I'm here then. You know, honestly, a game like this mobile game, seems like a really nice, simple game to make in terms of like conceptually improving it. Basically, like a small roguelike Dota game, easy on mobile. And I feel like you can easily expand this idea way more. I could use a chunk of profit off it too. Let's see if I can actually finish this boss off. Unlikely. I'm not sure if I want to play at this power score, because the issue is that while I do appreciate my mates, this power score is just kind of cancerous. It is so much of that fire spam and flute spam right now, which is not enjoyable. Okay, yeah, can't do that one quite yet. We have to do it probably on normal mode. What's up, my duderinos? Hey, at least we get the fire spam on our side. Let's see if we can successfully win it this time. Yep, and he gets carried off the map. Make sure you don't get too far away. Ooh. Is someone using fortunes? Oh, too much drifting, dude. Honestly, you probably want to hit the backside. The backside's actually going to be probably one of the parts that will take the longest to chew through. Yep, they bit botched that approach. Almost had it, though. Only downside is our team's kind of botching it, too. We need to have a kind of like a united front on this. There we go. Bot's gone. The issue is the front of my car's gone too. There we go. Just keep going. I'm already dead, so fuck it. Hey, it works. Fire dude's getting on to fire. Hot diggity dog. It's not a bad idea. I wonder if horizontal mandrakes could utilize that. They just kind of have like that back-end idea. Honestly, I'm not sure if you want to stack things like that. I thought you want to spread that fire out as much as possible. Because that damage over time ticks what really does that damage. Without that initial little sploosh. Especially plus the idea of locking down an area. And he has a double balance other ways too. Nice. A Pyramid too. Yes, I'm not sure why this whirlwind... Why are you going so close? I say all your damage is being super long range. It's cute though. Especially considering it'd be a bit easier to aim. Adorable. I just got bored and charged. But these boys living. Hey. That cohort actually probably saved him. Ah, so close. Knock him to the side. Nice. I don't know what the hit rate on that whirlwind dude is. I want to say it's in the single digits. Nice. Nice. Hey, looking for 3 scrape. Ooh, and I do need to get crafting. The issue is I don't want to craft for a hot second because I know these prices are going to be elevated for a bit. Although they have started to come down, only because of that one dude, though. I mean, let's see. Let's take a look at the crossout database on this. And I might as well bring this up here too so you guys can see. I actually need to get like one of those stream decks. Ironically enough, I need to do it. I mean, I'm not too bad at it. So what's the crafting margin on those? Still 16, not too shabby. Yeah, the crafting cost to purchase all that stuff right now, though, is a big 115. Bit expensive. But that's for 2 of them, so you can sell it for 120-ish with 10% off. Not too bad. We'll see if the price maintains, though, because I have a sneaky suspicion it won't. So goodbye 2 of them. And to be fair, even if the prices are like 3 or 4 coins elevated, I'm still making profit. Yoink, I'll take that. Beautiful. Plus, we already have resources for that, so why not? I've actually been making pretty good profit with that recently. It'd be really nice though to have like a little spreadsheet where I log in all of my like incomes and outtakes. Actually, no, you probably could get a bot to do that. Because what you could do is that you could just have a bot just go here and analyze your history and analyze your income and analyze your storage. And you'd be able to figure out like your total expenditures and break it down by list. You'd probably do that. I mean, the market data here is massive. Massive. I'm surprised Comrade Ticky's talking that much. Considering he's just getting the same 3 questions over and over. Tomatoes deserve it, fine. He did not seem satisfied with that answer. In fact, even distraught. I don't think I'm actually doing a little garden in the basement. Little interior garden. Expanding it out a bit more. Get some potted plants. Probably get like, I want to try to do at least 6. At least some full 6 sunlight plants too. Get a water tap put in. Maybe get some drip irrigation system set up. I already have ones that are like the really sketchy, just 2-liter bottles filled with water. And then just doing it that way, which, I mean, that 2-liter bottle does work. Only downside is that it takes up a lot of vertical space. And it's not necessarily the best, because having a bunch of like droplets hit from high up into the pot groundwater can create a lot of erosion and expose roots, which I'm not terribly fond of trying. I mean, I could modify it and do it so... Actually, you know what? You know what I could do? Ironically enough, this might actually work really, really well. Is get a 2-liter, just regular Coke bottle, saw off the top, and then get like one of those IV clamp kits, so that you can just like slowly release the clamp on it until you get like your desired drip rate. And I feel like that would work too. And basically the same thing as a cap, but then you'd have that extra IV line to then put into the soil pot where you need it to go. And then look at that, you kind of have a whole solution right there. I could see it working. Although I mentioned those IV kits are probably super fucking expensive. Now you probably get like one of those testing ones that are not sterile, so are probably way cheaper. No, I just at that point you might as well just go ahead and go for the full water kit system, because that thing's only like $30, and you only need a outlet for it. Honk honk, my dude. Invention could work in this place. There is no escape. No recall or intervention could work in this place. There is no escape. I'm just sitting here trying to poke from a distance, but even my extra long caucuses are finding it difficult to peer from this void. The senses, the chips, are frying underneath this load. We must preserve. We must punish. The caucuses punish all. Feel it. Feel the fire. Thank you for the extra encouragement. Oof, some dude. Ooh. Are we getting hit with the toadfishes, or are we getting hit with the spikes right now? I mean, that's bold if someone's using the freaking toadfish. Actually, you know what? I still need to look up those toadfish weapons, because I completely forgot the prices on those. I need to see whether or not those things are still worthwhile investing in. I mean, I invested in aspects when they were like $1,400 to $1,200. So the toadfish, when it hits $1,300, not really that bad of a price. But considering the toadfish has been shown to recently dip down to 1,000, it's really kind of hard for me to justify. Oh, bye-bye. Bye-bye, dude. Oh no. Oh no. Resisting your future cannot. Die you must. My cock shall feast. Let's not do that. That's terrifying. And also copyrighted, and I feel Disney's breath already down my back. Who? Wait. Let me push him in. Oh, you fuck. Wait. I was trying to help. It was the thought that counts. What are the range on them guns? I think it's like 150-ish, 175-ish. Let me give a gander for you. So you can head up there to the 150 range. But we can't head out there to the 200 range. So let's go halfway between 50 and 200. Do I have 175? Yep, it looks like it's about 175 meters. Because like you can see right now that we're halfway between 0 and 50, so it's 25 meters. And we're heading all the way out to 200, so 200 minus 25, 175. It's not too bad. Not too bad. It's not the longest range for our guns. I mean, machine guns probably hit it around the same distance. I think machine guns all have the same relative range, with the higher ranges being exclusively reserved for more explosive-based weapons. This guy's getting good. Oh, it would be that kind of cool, though. I would love to see an auto-locking explosive weapon similar to the Caucasus, but not like an impulse launcher that's automatically firing, because that, oh my god, that would be overpowered. But like a auto-firing autocannon in a way. Not hard to say. What would they even look like? There's probably a variety of ways I could try it. Should we wait for the bots? Because I imagine they're going to do a bot charge down center. I mean, having that radar there, just so you can see people camp right there. Or try to do a peeky little side shot like this. Super useful. Ironically enough, it'd be very useful right now. Oh, they're all going in. My goodness. Getting toasty right off the bat. Get him. Get him. Oh my goodness there. My turning was... That shouldn't have been impacted as much as it was. What's up? How you doing? Here, let me just keep my backside. Got him. He was trying to strip me, but he couldn't. Because my backside too fat. Your boy will die with you. Ah, oh, so close. So close. Same. I could see that failing from a long distance away. primarily just because of how our team was positioning. I mean, quite a bit of our team was distracted on the other side of the map. It happens, though. It happens. I mean, strangely enough, I feel like a lot of the games I play at least are all decided within the first, like, 2 minutes just based on where people start positioning. Because the thing is, if people position really stupidly, because what ends up happening is that then generally a wave forms in the backdrop where, say, 1 or 2 of your allies dies, and then they can just bum rush you, and then they can win based off that. Because generally, it's very hard to make up for a deficit of 1 to 2 people lost, even of bots. Losing 1 to 2 bots is quite substantial. Because some bots here can actually be surprisingly effective, like those double blockchain bots with a aura on it. Holy shit. Those things can take out a hover like that. It's surprising how good they can be sometimes. That's good. That's what you want to do, distract them. It won't be enough, though, because the other one's working at ×3 speed, so they're going to be able to catch up. But, good effort. Good effort. Oh, that's right. Did transition over here. I always remind myself. But I can't. Maybe we can skip this. Very orchestral stuff. I'm not sure why I paste that in there. Because that shit doesn't really amp you up. I mean, it does for me. But, like, you have to listen to that super loud to make that just like, And that St. Jim video, we can go ahead and get rid of that, too. I've listened to that too many times for it to be, like, impactful. There we go. There we go. Welcome, Wooded Star. Come to me through fire and war. Ooh, ooh. Come, Nerevar. Come and look upon the heart. Upon the heart. I know he's getting sold. I guess either just too late or no one gives a shite about wheels right now. I mean, I can see that. Shrink. You know, next upgrading event they should get, it better be, whatchamacallit? It better be weapons. Because what I need to do, I need to purchase myself some cocks. That's right, it's not spelled like that. No S. I need to purchase myself a couple of these and then upgrade them. Because the thing is that the upgrades for these caucuses, it can be quite substantial. Let me take a look. Oh no, cancel that. Return that. And then let me just show you the upgrades potentially on the caucuses. I'm a god. How can you kill a god? What a grand and intoxicating initials. But yeah, you can get some good stuff here. Let's see. Range of fire. So this one here is probably going to be the best one here, or spread. Targeting lock speed, not so much. Cooling rate is absolutely useless because the caucuses fire at a fixed rate, so cooling and overheating do literally nothing because the behavior of the gun cannot adjust to extra cooling. But the reliability ones are also really good. Durability, hell yes. An extra 30 HP would be massive. A massive 17% drop would be quite substantial too. Because if you remember, these things have a mass of a fucking brick house. Yeah, 864 kilograms. They used to be heavier. I think they used to be bordering on the nearly 1,000 pound range, and you had to use things like tracks in order to actually properly haul them. And the resistance to all damage too, that's alright. I mean, it's the same thing as durability increase. I mean, in effect. But that mass one and durability, What's the deal with the whole Red Panda avatar? How does it work? Why do you use it? And why Red Panda? Well, the whole, I mean, I guess in a way, it's because people, I mean, it first started off initially as a way to compromise between people who wanted a webcam versus people who, versus like my sense of privacy. Because the thing is that like, I value privacy highly, highly, highly. I'm not like one of those people that's like, I'm going to show you my dick because I'm just one of those super open content creators. Like, no. That's not me. I like keeping a little bit of separation there. It's good for everyone on all sides. So that's like primarily. So it's like, okay, what do I do there? Well, I can't show my face. Okay, so having this nice little filter in between is kind of nice. Not to mention, I guess in terms of like business, I guess you could say it's good for keeping up an identity that's unique. And 3, I mean, fuck it, why not? Red Panda, man. I'm Pandalius. Got the panda in the name. Gotta represent my homeboys. And the black and white ones from China. Sorry, you dudes are being molested by the CCP. Oh, Red Panda Bros. They're still with me. And it's cute as hell. Plus, too, their panda version of Fluffo looks terrifying. It looks like Ethan Klein. He wears like baby powder on his face. When he wears, what does he call it? White face? It's kind of like that. Alright. Mobile phone game. Let's just do season 2. Yeah, maybe we'll do that second. In fact, how about I keep that offline for now? To be fair, you wouldn't be the first one to ask, though. I actually get that question quite often. And it seems like most people, though, it's just like a visceral reaction to it. They're like, the fuck is with this furry motherfucker? And it's like I get a million comments like that. And as soon as I talk to them, it's like, oh, okay, you're a person. It's the weirdest thing. I feel like a majority of people have been almost trained reflexively to have like a set reaction to this, similar to I guess by like My Little Pony fans. I actually wonder if that made it worse. The MLP community. Look at that beautiful. I don't even know what the fuck that thing was. Oh no, please tell me it's flutes. Look at that. It's almost like a Syncakes building. Nothing but the equalizes. And he thinks defenders can attack from that distance. That's cute. Yep, looks like they're rushing B. Ooh, what a first. Fuck it. Should we rush A then? Aye. Although I have a sneaky suspicion they might try to rush from B to here. I mean, I don't mind that. Yeah, but it looks like we're about to get some... Ooh, a cohort 2. Ooh, shit, I am by myself. I'm not looking forward to this. It's a lot of people here. Ooh, got a miss there. Eh, fuck it. I guess we can take him out. You've extended your welcome. I mean, hey, yeah, continue to do that. I don't mind you extending out your cannons for me. Oh, adorable. I'd say you probably wanted to create some more distance before doing that. Because I can surprisingly kill hovers really quickly. And it's funny, hovers actually try to, like, burn me down through the front, and they're like, oh yeah, we got this. He's only, like, on 50 HP. Not realizing that I can still do some 200 damage a second. With the Caucasus, only 2 of them. So that they just realize, oh shit, I'm already dead. Hey, what's up, Southern? How you doing? Not too bad. Not too bad. And I got my fuel, too. Beautiful. No sound. Ooh. Does that mean Kremzeek's on right now? Wouldn't be surprised he's a late night streamer, too. I tend to watch him when I have insomnia. Which is honestly all the time, because my sleeping habits are fuck the hell up. Actually, a lot of English channels on right now. Strangely, a lot for a late night. You know, I was thinking it's going through a resurgence. Well, I'm actually curious. What is the amount of crossout streamers? Let me take a look. Crossout. And then filter by live. Okay, yeah, no. There's a few people watching. There's one dude doing Farming Simulator. And then a bunch of other random people who are not doing crossout. I mean, to be fair, I can't filter by, like, specific game. I can only filter out based off search terms. But yeah, no, I guess there is much less of them on YouTube. I guess I'll look in the camera and screenshot it because it's funny for some reason. I mean, this thing makes weird-ass faces all the time. I don't even... I mean, you can see when I, like, either take drinks out of, like, a little soda can, this thing just looks like it's inhaling air from the gods, speaking in tongues. Or, like, you're just eating little french fries. And it's just making, like, the most over-exaggerated faces. Eating the golf balls. It's adorable, man. That, and ever since I started growing out this beard, I mean, I've had this beard for a long time, but having a long beard, this thing has been fucking up left, right, and center. It, like, keeps thinking my, like, lower jaw starts, like, 3 inches further down where the beard starts. But I don't quite look like that Buxton bottom tooth person from Family Guy, where the fuck his name is. 440 hertz? Wow. Oh god, it's in a whole bot run soon. It'll all be decided by the bots. They outnumber us. They know our weaknesses. Considering Sandra's already bodied. We'll see how this turns out. My inner team player in me says to go forward and try to help. But my inner self is also telling me to capture a point. I must. Monkey Brain says capture the point. And much obliged. Not to mention too, I get free bot kills out here too. You just stay right there. Holy shit, Andy's on fire. There you go, just bring him out. No need to go to Death Pit. There we go. Just a few demolition points, just so it makes it look like I did something. Beautiful. Now, execute the people alone. Ah, beautiful. Oh, adorable. Is that a harpoon? Oh. Adorable. For a second, I thought it was like a weird miniature version of like Gromek's Slam Dunk building. But nope, not. Not the case. Out of there, peasant. Oh, is that another bot? Nope, it's just a dude who's really regretting his decisions right now. Feel the fear. Taken. I'm excited about the House of Pain is coming back to BET. House of Pain. Isn't that House of Pain? I'm trying to think of that one, but I can't think of it for the life of me. House of Pain BET. A 2007 6com. Yeah, no, I've never watched this. Never watched this one. Oh, it's Tyler Perry's too. Holy shit. I gotta see why they announced that at BET. He's like their unofficial king. Hey, panelists, I was thinking if you could maybe evaluate my build, you find an exhibition if you could search up the Dutch Channel 14. Okay. I can give it a gandered here. Wouldn't mind evaluating. There, gander. Alright. Well, let's take a look here. Let's give it a little test drive just to give our initial impressions here. Alright, so we have steering wheels in the back with non-steering up front. Alright. Alright. I think non-redundant wheels might be a bit of a concern for longevity in battle, but we'll see. Considering that the Whirlwind is meant to be like a, how would you describe it? I guess a melee version of an autocannon? But alright. Not too shabby. Okay. And let's see, we have a Colossus engine plus a Quantum. Alright. So interesting cabin choices. Nothing really synchronous there. But I suppose it does help with extra speed and extra tonnage, which I guess you are getting close to your tonnage limits too. Okay, okay. HP of 1,138. Alright. A little bit weaker, but I could see it working, depending on the power score. Yep, 5k power score. That's a bit more useful. That's a bit more useful. Because I was thinking if this is like in the 6k to 7k range, it might be in a bit of trouble. But its current state, it's alright. I can definitely see it's more of an artisanal expression here. But even with that artisanal expression, you did take some principles in here, such as like the back armor for the Whirlwinds in a way. The double mounting for them with the buggy mounts. You do have the extra bumpers protecting the tires too from ramming, which is always nice to see. And the detailing on the car is quite nice too, seeing the nice little stickers on the back, seeing the stickers on the side to give like little warning indications, the little kind of like hazard bars on a bunch of the stuff instead of the checkered paint. It does look nice. And I do appreciate the nice consistent color palette too. It does look pretty nice. It does give it a very like military SUV complex, and I do like the speed of it too. So yeah, I'd say overall it's pretty good art build. Definitely a very good art build. I mean, definitely prettier than what I usually make, because what I usually make is ridiculously over budget. But I always try to go for the more of like the giant convoy-esque size cars. But yeah, pretty good, my dude. Pretty good. I like it. I like it. What's up? There's an nocturnal compatibility, so they don't interact much with people, even hand-raised. Red pandas have been known to get aggressive towards their keepers. I mean, to be fair, though, I could agree with that. Nocturnal. Safe for them to roam around, safe for them to eat food. No judgment. Not to mention, though, red pandas, though, being aggressive, it's still not really quite threatening. I mean, you can see them getting aggressive all the time, because they do that nice little, where they raise their back legs and try to make themselves look bigger as possible. The only downside, though, is that they still look cute as hell when they're doing it. Cute as a button. Hey, anytime, my dude, anytime. Yeah, say I do a lot of, how should I say? I do a lot of those, like, I'm drawing a blank to the word for it now, where you critique builds and do showcases, kind of like that. I was thinking about doing a series on that, but it's hard to say if people would really be interested in that. Because I have to be, like, over very specific builds, and I'll definitely have to give some hot takes in order to make that interesting. Maybe I could critique the official crossout videos where they're showing, showcasing other people's content. Ooh. I wonder if that would be a big spicy thing. Although I feel like Tarjan would not appreciate that at all. I was thinking suspicion they would not appreciate that. But it might just be my bias showing. Meow. Let's say I do appreciate that. I do got a nice large infused wheels. Let's say I still wish the twin wheels were still blue level weapons or blue level parts, because seeing them as these special tier rarity, oh, they're so expensive. I couldn't justify fusing 6 of them, because that'd be like nearly 600 coins, 700 coins to do all that. Yeah, I am solid. But these large wheels that are 15 coins a piece, hell yeah, I can do that. Cheap. Cheap. I mean, every shiv wheel can make enough profit to make a couple of those. That, and I was looking at some of the efficiency upgrades you can get for radiators and coolers, and honestly, those upgrades are still amazingly good. I mean, the fact that a blue radiator can have efficiency of like 70%, 72% when fully upgraded, that's amazing. I mean, that's about as effective as the epic tier variety. Now, of course, the epic tier variety doesn't have the, it doesn't have the, like, extra speed bonus thing to help it out. But the fact that it still has, like, a base of 72% is amazing. Because you could definitely use that to your own advantage in, I don't want to say seal clubbing, but definitely lower power score games. You will perish there. You think your trigger and photon meta cabin bullshit's gonna help you? It won't. Feel the unbridled rage of too much HP. Better durability. Those are alright. Oof. Could feel that explosion from here. Yeah, they need to do the upgraded weapon node next. If I can get that extra 10% durability on these things. Ooh, yeah. Another 34 HP. Thing's getting beefy. And strap it across all of them. Oh, yeah, that's pretty significant. Plus the extra damage on it, too, would be nice. The rapid fire rate. If I can get that, like, 4 times. Oh, that'd be good. That'd be a significant DPS boost. But I know we wouldn't be able to get that. Shit's expensive. Knowing me, I'd probably get the radiator perk like 3 times in a row. At that point, I would just rather spend my money, get a spark, mess around with that. God, I need to make a 3 spark build. I need to get like a photon cabin or a nova cabin, 3 sparks on that biznitch, and just go romp around the forest with that. Ooh, that'd be so much fun. Or Omnibox. Omnibox probably would be better. Have you made a Bastion conch build? What's your opinion on the Bastion? I haven't made a Bastion build because it's expensive and I'm cheap as fuck. Nor do I feel like using that cabin right now. But I can imagine it'd be pretty good because the Bastion itself can have pretty substantial DPS. However, the way I use Caucus builds and Caucuses in general, I probably wouldn't be able to get the full benefit out of that. Because what I like to do a lot of bobbing and weaving, exposing my backside to protect my guns. So, I mean, a lot of that wouldn't just work with the Bastion build, per se. It's kind of like the same issue you would have with the Nova cabin. And that's because... Oh... Cute with the damage potential on those. Thank God I activated my little thing there, because that would have been a lot more damage. Well, that dude needs to be flipped back over. What up? I'm not too worried about that, dude. I'll just run over here and make myself useful. You better get out of that stealth, you little shit. Yeah, how about we, like, stick you against the wall? Hey, funny, thank you for that. Oh, that was so lucky. Come on. I mean, I don't have anything in here, so it's not like it's gonna hurt me. Unless you're committing... Oh, yeah. Are you not gonna commit seppuku? Then it's not gonna matter. I appreciate your efforts, though. You will not be remembered. Anthony. Okay, you can stop that now. Ah, beautiful. Feel the fire. Had a face streak, if I don't mistake. Yes. Look at that. We got another one in here. That one application PewDiePie made popular back in 2014. God damn, it's been a long time. Ethan. You whore, what are you pushing me out of the point for? You're trying to make me miss these capture points? I do not appreciate it. But yeah, the Bastion build might be viable. I mean, let me just see if I can find one. So look at Bastion. Whoops. Bastion, Caucasus. Yeah, this one would definitely not benefit from it at all. Yeah, this would not benefit from it at all. Because its sides are completely exposed all the dang time. And this would be basically a broadside-only vehicle. It's kind of cool, though. And I do appreciate the speed on it. Alright, alright. What's another viable one, though? A lot of post-apocalyptic builds. That one doesn't make any sense. Like, why? Like, if you're gonna use the Goliath, at least do a sandwich build. Doing a tower build like that. What? Is that like a PvP version? Or PvE? Oh, PvE. Yep, another PvE one. Probably need to use Master Jack for this. Yep. So this would be an HP sauce. Okay, I could see that for PvE being useful. PvE anti-tank Leviathan. Not quite. Because you probably need 2 incinerators on that to make it viable. Look at that DPS from 1 incinerator. Nearly stripping a whole car. I can see why basically incinerators are mandatory. Yeah, I don't see necessarily too many applications in terms of PvP. It seems mostly PvE. Yeah, this one will probably utilize it the best because the way the Caucasus are situated seems basically mandatory to look forward. Because if you try to look backwards, you wouldn't get any benefit from the Bastion.
The fuck you say to me, you little shit?
Hey, thank you for the follow by, dude.
How are you not in fucking school?
Oh, beautiful. Thank you. I'm gonna buy 2 to 3 adapters. Their efficiency is not quite good, but they're pretty, and I really enjoy their shooting mechanic. Yeah, and their sound too is a really nice, like, I don't want to say visceral sound, but it's definitely a chonky one that you can definitely feel the punch on it a bit more. And I saw a Bastion tank build with a cabin turned around. Turned around as in, like, it's going in reverse, or as in, like, the Bastion build is doing, like, it's just, like, going in reverse type of deal like this. Which, I mean, I guess you could do it, because this way what you could do is that you could have a bunch of bumpers up front, and then you could have your backside be, like, completely safe. I mean, you could drive around your car like this on tracks like it completely fine, if you're on a track-only build. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that makes much more sense. Yeah, I could see that. It's like not much harder to drive in reverse on a screw tank or a tracks. So I could see it being viable. Yeah, but a lot of this seems to be mostly PvE oriented, definitely not PvP. or this. Oh, is this supposed to be like the a cheap hard rate build? I mean, I guess it works. Why the Caucasus are bound to shift is beyond me. That just made me unnaturally angry. Okay. Okay. Whoever the fuck is building Bastion Caucasus builds, please stop. Like, the fuck?
The fuck you say to me, you little shit?
It's the same notification again too.
How are you not in
Thank you for
fucking
the description,
school?
my dudes. I do not get this build in the slightest. That just looks like someone threw random shit together. It's not even properly balanced in terms of mass. Weird as fuck, man. Oh yeah, here's another weird. Oh yeah, PvE. Okay, that makes much more sense. Because I was like, if this is going to be a true PvP vehicle, you want those Caucasus hidden in the tanks. Yep, here's people stealing the train build. Cute. Cute. Straight up repurposing. Now, this is a weird one. Is that an aura? No, what the fuck? Is that a fidget? What? What? Why? What? What? Not to mention too, that fidget has no firing angles. Okay, let's not do that. In fact, let me see. What are the most popular caucus builds here? Okay. Well, I do agree with that. I can definitely see though why these builds are popular. These ones kind of a Seal Clubby-ish build. Actually, to be fair, builds like this are actually not as Seal Clubby as people like to think. Sure, it's a lot of damage and it's decent speed, but the lack of explosion resistance and the fact this thing would break apart upon the most slightest sneeze doesn't really make it that much powerful. It's actually not as good as you think. But if it does look, it's very popular. The robots on here are pretty cool. Interesting. A tackler and a caucus with a sideways firing thing. Interesting. Okay, that's purely an art build. Alright. Interesting. All the art builds to the nth degree. Oh yeah. This was back when heavy cabins had one more power in general, making them equivalent across the board. Back when the cock apocalypse was upon us. Such as this behemoth, my god. What cabin was that? This is the spider one. Not too shabby. A bit slow. Definitely could benefit from the eagle. But the big thing affecting this one is the lack of radar. That lack of radar is going to kill this thing. Without a radar, the thing's basically useless. You'd be surprised how, like, mandatory a radar for caucuses are, but it's basically mandatory. If you don't have a good radar on a caucus build, you basically are reduced from a medium to short range build to exclusively a short range build, which just puts you in a lot more harm and not nearly as effective. Interesting. Because the thing is that the Howl cabin encourages you to get close. Like, you have to be close to make the caucuses work like this. But then two, you also have the caucuses arranged in such a fashion that only 1 to 2 of them would work in a brawl. Weird. I have a level 31 account, but I made a restart one because rush left every time is quite annoying. Yeah, I was going to say, sometimes the tactics can be quite bullshittery, but if that's the case, I'd recommend just reducing your power score of your build, because the level of the account doesn't really determine the people you play with. You could be on a fresh level 1 account and still get that same tactic. Hey, what's up, Mafia guy? How you doing? I often print Shift plus L instead of... Huh? Alright. Yeah, but this build's weird too. I'm not getting these weird caucus builds. That I'm not getting why they're so popular too. It's like, are you people actually using these things? Because I hope not. I to be fair, half these caucus builds are not even useful anymore, due to changes they had in like the weight and balancing system. So let's take a look at the recent ones. Again, these ones don't really make too much sense. This one, maybe? I mean, the issue is that the Omnibox does not benefit the caucuses at all. Because if you take a look at this, here, Let's see how long. And let's see if the firing pattern changes at all with the introduction of the firing mechanism. So, okay. So approximately 240 for each volley, and it was every couple of seconds. Now let's see if we can do it even faster now with the other one. Yeah, no, I couldn't feel any difference there. These things really don't benefit from these at all. And I'm pretty sure I had a developer confirm this too, saying that caucuses really actually don't get any discernible benefit from radiators power, so the Omnibox is not quite useful. Gave you a sub. Hey, thank you, Mafia dude. I say it should appear on screen pretty soon then, if that's the case, but we'll see. Sometimes these things can be really slow. I don't really enjoy the pedal bearing, plus after level 30 the sandbox is off and the new account allows you to get MVP about every battle with noobs. Well, I mean, the thing is, the MVP thing might be because you're playing with Patrol. Because Patrol, you play exclusively with bots, and that's super easy to win. Okay. This one you may think looks like a more viable caucus build, but is actually an extremely shitty caucus build. I mean, while the Torero cabin might be a good, useful cabin for the caucuses to have more DPS at longer ranges, the thing that hampers this down the absolute most is the over-reliance on bumpers. These bumpers would be the death of anybody, especially considering that these bumpers are not really positioned well enough to prevent flipping, so you'd still be hyper vulnerable to that. But then too, the fact that this thing is an 8K power score vehicle with less than 1,000 HP, 600 HP, this thing would be one-shotted by a tsunami build. Like, this thing's gonna be facing like 2K tsunami builds with explosive armor and shit like that are 2,000 HP, 3,000 HP. Like, it's that, or it's this. Of course, this thing is, you know, 900 points higher, but this is what that thing would be paired against a lot of the time. So yeah, no bumpers. That I don't get a lot. A lot of people like to use a shit ton of bumpers, and I don't get it. So many bumpers is actually kind of a detriment, because those things raise your power score a shit ton, but they don't provide you any cabin durability. So without any sort of a way to defend yourself from like straight raw cabin damage, like an Arbiter build can burn you down in 2 seconds. Yeah, like this, no. At 7K, especially trying to rely on ramming with that thing, good luck. Caucuses are not good at ramming. Hey, what's up there, Waste War? I am the one. Currently, right now, we're just kind of like critiquing caucus builds. And a lot of them questionable as shit. Interesting. A sideways hover one, too. With a super wide stance on the... Wow. Those things are on such thin ice. What power score is that? 852. Oh my god. If I faced a caucus build like this in the wild, I would melt this thing instantly. Like, no joke. I don't want to say it's the shittiest one I've seen so far, but like, I would not be winning games very often with that build. That was an example of fishing. MP are just not my goal. I just want to relax. Yeah, so if you just want to relax, you can always do those PV raids with the bots, or like I'm saying, doing patrols or raids. Super nice, because those are just a great way to casually play the game, and you don't have to worry about like getting rammed by, you know, shotgun wedges and other stupid shit like that. Search tools, WWB. It's not caucuses, but I like it. Your thoughts? All right, I'll give it a gander. Let me just copy and paste that lovely doubly. Let's see. Alright. So we got a couple of... What are these? So you get 6 tires on here. It's like a reverse, too, of the traditional build. Usually heavy in the back, lighter in the front, but it's the opposite with this one. Huge reliance on bumpers here. Interesting. And do these bumpers have the damage resistance on it? I know they have contact resistance. Yeah, contact resistance, but no other resistance. Alright, pretty interesting. Initial idea looks pretty good. The only concern I would have is maybe with the backside, and maybe with ramming potential, and maybe with other cannoneer builds. Because the thing is that without any explosive resistance on here, if you get one shot in the back there, especially one good place shot, your car would instantly explode. Because how much does that thing do again? What's the HP on this thing? Doesn't really tell you how much damage it does, but it does a lot. So I could see that thing potentially getting one-shotted. But for a front-end like sniping build up in a corner, maybe I could see that working. Who don't love the barrels? Yeah. Those Scorpion 2s are always nice to have. I'll say I might reverse the keybinds for the Nova and the barrel, because having that on left click would be much more intuitive. But I guess this is part of my thing. I say I love that porcupine. It's so good right now in PvP to lockdown points. Boop. Well, that's pretty alright. I may want to use it for normal raids. Okay, that makes more sense. And this is a PvE car. Hey, thank you for the follow, my dude. Definitely a PvE car then. That makes more sense. I guess the PvE sense, yeah, this would be fine. Especially with the porcupine. I mean, the porcupine alone is going to be doing like 99.9999999% of your damage. I mean, the amount of brother truckers I see in PvE raids now, just sitting there with quadruple porcupine builds, sitting at spawn points, taking whole waves by themselves. I mean, it's pretty obnoxious, but it works. Massive Ed, this is my Twitch account. Well, hey, thank you for following on here too, my dudes. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, I'm currently streaming on Twitch and YouTube, so if you see chats appear from other places, that's why. Feel free to follow whatever platform is your favorite. We do stream at both at the exact same time. What's the total hit points if you flip mouse over durability for this one? This one is 8,190 points. So not too bad. I'll say it's a lot of bumpers right now. I can see. Actually, are those bumpers attached to only 1 point? I think so. So I can see those things peeling off accidentally quite easily. But I don't know, for PvE this would be more than fine. More than fine. I'll say if you want to get more trolly with that, it would only be more trolly if you used like cap cans and things like that. Okay, I need to go, but good luck. Alright, thank you, my dude Arena, for stopping by, and thank you for the follows and subscribes. Raids and Scorpions suck bad at this point system. Scorpion belongs on hover, all of the suck. I mean, yeah, in terms of like effectiveness, yeah, because staying out in the open with Scorpions for a long time, probably not the best idea. Great way to lose them. But for PvE, it's fine. Plus that Porcupine's going to be carrying him regardless. You can sit there, shoot the cabin on, say, lunatic cars, get all the points. Because it's based off cabin damage anyway. Point systems in PvE. So if you can light them up and then do a good-ass cabin shot on them for a free one-shot, especially on things like lunatics, it'd be alright. Because lunatics only have like 700, 600 HP, so it actually is pretty reasonable to one-shot them. How the rolls for PvP? I mean, debatable effectiveness. I mean, while on one hand, they're super nice for the extra damage, downside is that they're a slow-moving autocannon with a requirement that you need to be in melee range, basically, for them to be working. But they are great stripping weapons. none of those drones here. Here, I'm just here to protect the bots. The bots will protect us. Interesting, dude just straight up shot the ground. Wait, everybody. Here we go. Let's protect all of you. Look at that. He's just getting fucking hog-tied by them. Maybe I should go for the Helios dude since he's just exposing himself. Oh, and it's Helios's too, so you don't get that double damage on me. Sucks. Fuck. Hey, I still got two of them. Can't stop me. Also, wow, that one dude keeps missing. Was it Fat Man's or 88s? I don't know what he is, but he's having a hard time aiming them. Hey, I don't mind the free points. Oof, the fact I have 2 kills while no one else has anything else. No tsunamis. Okay. Yeah, now I can see why he's having a hard time aiming them. He's doing the seal clubbing build. Scorpions for the boss mostly. I mean, those could do alright. I mean, the thing is the boss has like some 4,000 HP sometimes, so it'd require a lot of shots. But yeah, whirls for PvE, not too bad. Only downside though, I think what you... Oh no, you can craft them. Okay, I was thinking they were the Kinetcha shit, but no, they're not. How all die so fast? Because they expose their backside and let people from the front ram right in. Classic. Get distracted by drones. 6 people take care of the drones. While that happens, some dude with Helios in the backdrop rips their asshole apart. Call me a mistake. Call me a mistake. I was going to do something, but I completely forgot. Completely forgotten. Bought 5 kings yesterday. It's so trolling. If one of the same direction, all you need to do is so do a speed turn and throw like 10 mines. Not the best effectively, but fun. I mean, yeah, definitely a great way to also limit server performance too. Watch that server FPS drop in real time. But I mean, I could see that work. I mean, if you're in like that, what's that one map that has that shit ton of like corridors, you could lock down a point super easily with that. Oof. Drones dudes not distracting as much. Oh, that and the cannon dudes. Taking a lot of HP. Those adapters? No, they're specters. Alright, I need to get out of here. It's a bit too exposed out in the open. You there, or a dude need to perish. Or you too, that'll work just fine. Hey, thank you for that nice turn there. He's getting the accessories. And then will he? Yes. Stay right there. He knew he fucked up. Nope, let the Cyclone dude re-jazz himself up. Oh wow, they're all dead, never mind. Oh, it's on a quantum cabin too. Oh, that must be his first legendary he just bought. I can see why though. Cyclones are a pretty badass weapon to buy. I used to craft a shit ton of those. Like I used to make $100 per Cyclone. So I just crafted 1,000 of those. They were such good money. Nice. Shift from the frame to slow them down and let the team rip into them. I mean, hey, it works out pretty well. I mean, any mines, any way you can just distract the enemy team. Like, if you can distract 3 people at a time, and as long as your team is, like, you know, at least doing something, they have a functioning brain cell, they got something rubbing inside that skull, they could generally, like, pounce on top of that. Going to have a Monday fun day in Clan Wars today and use it for the melee spears. Ooh, and a Griffin, 6 Bigfoots, awesome close enemy team. We all know how it goes. I mean, that just sounds like a troll build. Hopefully they don't have sparks. Because that shit would suck. It's like an enemy team rolls in and it's just instantaneous, all the mines blow up. Hopefully not, because I think the flute has 0 HP, but I'm not sure how much HP those mines do. But that would be interesting to see. But 1 second. I need to use the amenities, so I'll be right back in 2 minutes. 1 sec.
You write her letters. You think about her every night. I'm sorry, friend. I gave you an unfair fight. She's already mine. But girl, remember this. Hey, please don't get too attached. I'm a heartbreaker. I'm a heartbreaker. Heart to hold and heart to touch. I'm a heartbreaker. I'm a heartbreaker. Hey, please don't get too attached. I'm a heartbreaker. I'm a heartbreaker. Heart to hold and heart to touch. I'm a heartbreaker. I'm a heartbreaker. On the next morning, you still got yours clenched. I'm sorry, babe. My days is on another lunch. He writes you letters. He thinks about you every night. I'm sorry, babe. But you're no longer on my mind. And girl, remember this. Hey, please don't get too attached. I'm a heartbreaker. I'm a heartbreaker. Heart to hold and heart to touch. I'm a heartbreaker. I'm a heartbreaker. Hey, please don't get too attached. I'm a heartbreaker. I'm a heartbreaker. Heart to hold and heart to touch. I'm a heartbreaker. I'm a heartbreaker. Hey, please don't get too attached. I'm a heartbreaker. I'm a heartbreaker. Heart to hold and heart to touch. I'm a heartbreaker. I'm a heartbreaker. Hey, please don't get too attached. I'm a heartbreaker. I'm a heartbreaker. Heart to hold and heart to touch. I'm a heartbreaker. I'm a heartbreaker.
And bitches be mad, get on my dick. Hey.
Why has the Chaitin Hall Sanctuary not yet been purified? Everyone based out of that location must die. Only then will the Black Hand be satisfied. Hail Sithis indeed, my child.
like this. Ooh, I'm flexing like this. Ooh, I'm flexing like this. Ooh, I'm flexing like this. Damn, flex like this. Ooh, flex like this. Ooh, flex like this. Ooh, flex like this. Yeah, flex like this. Whoa, little Nazir saucing. Ooh, damn, crazy sauce. I'm about that boss shit. Damn, I'm the killer. Watch me flex like ooh, shake that ass. Yeah, ooh, shake that shit. I'm flexing like this. Ooh, I'm flexing like this. Ooh, I'm flexing like this. Ooh, I'm flexing like this. Damn, flex like this. Ooh, flex like this. Ooh, flex like this. Ooh, flex like this.
Fuck, bro. Flex like this. Oh, bitch, please. Any hoops in this bitch. Their pleasure. Cicero. Nice. Rich shit. Who flex?
I'm flexing like this. Ooh, I'm flexing like this. Ooh, I'm flexing like this. Ooh, I'm flexing like this. Damn, flex like this. Ooh, flex like this. Ooh, flex like this. Ooh,
Flex like this bitch.
You already know. You. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 whole killers till the Brotherhood. The Brotherhood. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fingers till the Black Hand.
Alright, there you go. Sorry about that. That's what that boy had doing. Alright, beautiful. Sorry about that. I just had to be delicious. There was this popcorn cauliflower calling my name. I still like deep fried cauliflower or anything like that. No, it's much more healthy. It's just, you know, simple garlic powder, turmeric, salt, olive oil, toss it together, throw it in the oven at 475 for like 25-ish minutes, 30 minutes. Pop it out with, it has Parmesan cheese in it, so make sure it's baked with Parmesan cheese too, and just, all of that shit together. It's just, It is so good. I have no idea why, but it is so good. I can eat that shit all the time. Alright, says bye. Damn you, panda. See the Caucasus? They spread far and wide. They are a pretty good weapon. I haven't found too much success with a quadruple cock build, but triple, definitely a bit easier. Because the thing is, with getting with a quadruple cock build, you're dealing with just such a higher amount of power score that it's just kind of hard to use them sometimes. But they are so good, though. Why do flutes have such low energy requirements? I don't know, probably because the hurricanes had such low energy, or not hurricanes, the pyres had such a low energy requirement. So it's probably just like all keeping with the trends. There you go, alright. Oh, look at that, it's a team full of Goliaths. That's alright. Just let him sit back right there. Pick him off slowly. No need to put yourself out there. Oh, look, one dude didn't come down here. Oh, nope, get the Mace Windu, dude. Oh, yeah, I can just see that. Let's just not get into death territory. Oh, you could have flown those around me. There you go, leave it right there. Leave his booty cheek up. Leave the booty cheek up. That's a bit hard to hit right now. Oh no, that's a ram. None of those turrets too. That's just free power score. Gimme. Alright, it's an MG build back there. Oh, cute. One of those low HP Cerberus cabin builds. Alright, that flute dude having a very hard time figuring out. Oh yeah, I'm like, keep your backside exposed to me, come on. I know you want to. Oh, come on, let me ram that bitch. Yeah. Rammed by Caucasus. Alright, let's go ahead and get rid of your drones. Pesky little fuckers. I do appreciate all that free power score, though. Oh, this car is a bit too blunt to push me. Hilarious. Everything can push me. But you can't. Dear ancestors, smile upon me. Oh my god, there's actually been a strangely large amount of drone boats recently. I wonder what that's been due to them. Because usually drones are super rare in PC because people on PC can actually deal with them. Yeah, he just gave up. He's like, fuck this. I get it. I feel the exact same way sometimes. Hey, I'll take that. Guaranteed all those kills were just pretty much given to me, though. Ah, sweet. Okay, so those are all done. Let's do wires next. That's not too bad. Let's see. Caucasus, back when they used to auto-lock, that was true easy mode. If you ever thought the Caucasus game was pretty hands-off back then, motherfucker, you didn't even need to use your mouse. You could just play with your WASD and just press the W key and just walk around the map. Caucasus would do all the work. Automatically fire and snap to drones. I mean, you're the drone and... Oh my god. I must say... Did I fuck your mother? Is there a reason why you're acting in such a vulgar way right now? I mean, I totally get it. I'd be jealous of me too. I am pretty fucking hot. I'm a hot commodity. Oh, look at that. Third melee. Holy shit, we're playing Clan Wars here all of a sudden. Makes Cox great again. Make it big, make it hard, make it weigh 1,000 tons. That's all I'm asking for. It's a simple life goal. To be fair though, fucking 3 dog builds, Jesus Christ. That's warm. Like there's something truly special about people who decide to bring Clan Wars-esque builds down to low power score just for like the sake of seal clubbing. Like when I see a dual remedy harvester build or saw build or buzzsaw build, I'm just thinking to yourself, like, are you having a really hard time getting out of 10? Is this why I gotta sit down here and beat on some pinatas? Like, do you not get enough attention at home? Distinct possibility. Distinct possibility. I mean, I'm here for you. Give you a hug. You don't have to bring dog builds into regular games. You can feel the warmth of another human being. Also, on a side note, if we win this... Hilarious, too. We couldn't even win this. Oof. Oof, they're all getting wedged. Oh, they're getting in each other's way. To be fair, though, he's lost his mace. Oh, he's gone, though. Will Adam carry the game? Will Grace carry the game? If he can just pop that generator. Pop that pussy. Oh, come on. He's got another 1,000 HP to work with here. Okay, that is sad. A wedge? I've never heard that before. Hear me out. 1v1 bracket game mode. Would that even work? Because I'm trying to think. Because that would just be purely spears. Nothing but spears. So many spears, in fact. I'm not sure if that would work. Maybe, though. Maybe if you're from the Stone Ages. Potentially. I actually wish they implemented those wedge changes they had, where it's like, if you had way too much weight on top of you, you would slowly be crushed to death. And I was thinking, you know what? That actually is reasonable. I mean, the fact that people can wedge Leviathans easily is hilarious to me still. Like, I still distinctly remember me being able to push my, like, 36-ton, spider build, a Leviathan with a growl cabin. That's just because how fucked up the weight mechanics in this game are. Hell yeah, destroy the bots. Boom. Let's get that wave going. To be fair, though, we kind of have the bots that don't really get a good wave here. Oh, I can imagine that 1v1 mode being a huge headache. They definitely have to make that more of a brawl mode, because they certainly could not make that a mode you can earn uranium in. Taking full hurricanes to the face. Gosh darn. Here, let's get the... Oh, and... Ooh, we're covered. Due to a fucking 360 slip in mid-air. Tony Hawk would be proud. Ooh. They had fire, even. Sergeant Major Slaughter. Is that a harvester? No, it's just bumpers. Okay. For a second, I was getting concerned again. There are some people with too much money. I'll be fair, this dude's build is a bit wonky. A Hulk plus a Sinus on 2 Goliath tracks with a shit ton of bumpers. And what cabin is that? It's the carrot piece, too, out of all... No, it's not even a machine gun, it's a... Is that a fucking imp? I mean, like, at least his build is beefy as hell. Oh, that's cute. A Cerberus. That is like a freaking RC car. That thing is adorable. Also, that dude dead. You better not hit me with that lance, boy. Oh, look at that. You couldn't pop it. Oh, it's at a remedy, too. If it wasn't for the jaunty angle, I'll take my place right on top of my throne. Triple barrel grenade launcher with double fire action with white phosphorus rounds for relic. Good luck. You know, you can ask for that, but the modeling for that, if it isn't a direct copy and paste or something else, I doubt they would be able to do it. I mean, the 2 relics they're about to reintroduce is 1, a mammoth copy and paste with a double fire mechanism, and the spark again. So you're asking a mighty tall order from them. I mean, I wouldn't even be surprised if they didn't change the sound effect for the brand new spark. The Spark 2. God, that thing's gonna be so meta. Reducing reload speeds. Bye-bye. Battles. Bye-bye. Hover scorpions. You will all cease to exist. I mean, I could see major clans voiding out when that happens. Well, I mean, you can already see the market's heading. Like, sparks have gone up to, like, what, $22,400 right now? I mean, the boy's expensive. Hey, what's up? How you doing there, sidekick? Sidekick, well, I do appreciate your strength training exercises. I do not care to see them right now. If you could vacate, there you go. Spark 2, the electric boogaloo. And this time, literally. We're getting boogalooed because we're being resold the exact same thing, but for 10 times the price. And it's actually electric. Oh, no, we gonna rock down to electric avenue. And then we'll take it higher. Oh, no. Here, come on, let's just perish already. Thank you. And then we'll vacate the premises. And retarget. Your arse. Your spinal column. Shall be a no heckies, I don't know. It'll be evacuated. I appreciate it too. Nova cabin and Spitfires. Beautiful. To be fair, I feel like the cohort cabin would make more sense in that sense. Because at least then you could be totally covered. Here, how about we cover that dick riding sandwich real quickly. Somehow didn't die. I'm magical. It. Oh, beautiful. They just straight up committed seppuku and ran into us, instantly killing them. Alright, I'll take it. Oh, come on. No need to move. Oh, I need to like push you on a geyser just so I can flip you. Yeah, look at that. He's trying his darndest. He's trying his darndest not to get flipped. We can try our heart's contented. But will it work? Will it work? Will it work? No. But I appreciate you for trying. Doing a moonwalk Michael Jackson style. Trying to avoid us while spitting out drones left, right, and center. You just have to accept your fate. There's caucuses. There's you. There's a whole lot of non-consensual action going on here. And something will be rammed. And something will be destroyed. We get wedged by a sidekick drone. Motherfucker, I get wedged by porcupine barrels. Like, those things get in between my wheels, and I do like one of those Skyrim death things where you get hit by the giant at level 1 and fly through the air at Mach 10 speed, beating the Falcon 9 rocket to low Earth orbit. Hell yeah, I get freaking wedged by a sidekick. Double action, I meant like 2-round burst. Ooh, so like the Mammoth Cannon. I mean, that's kind of similar to what they're doing with the Mastodon already, except with just not the sound effect. Like, if the Mastodon had a, what should we call it? Like, what's those Dragon Breath fire shotgun rounds? Let me see if I can put a little bit of videos like that. If that had that, I could see that working. Dragon's Breath. Full auto, too. Oh my god, I can only get freaking... I appreciate Smarter Everyday's video, but my god, is that so low resolution. Alright, no music, because I know that thing's probably going to be copyrighted. Can we get a night shot here? No, what's going on here? They just burnt a mountainside. Okay. I mean, by all means. To the face. Cool, epic dude. Dragon's Breath. God. I could see that working. I could see that working. I mean, isn't that like, I don't know, is it phosphorus? Or is that one just, like a thermite and aluminum solution? God, though, that would be... God, that would suck. Imagine that, a thermite solution. So, like, the slug itself ignites on impact. So what ends up happening is that, like, the thing just burns through you at 200 degrees Celsius and kills you through heat stroke and nothing else. No, click the fire button once and each barrel fires 2 shots in quick succession, so 6 grenades per click. Ooh, God. Yeah, so it's basically a Retcher almost, except double action. I mean... I could see that being good, but at the same time, it just kind of sounds like a bunch of other stuff we already have. I don't know. I want to see them... Like, if anything, what would make me happy for this game is, for one, seeing new modes introduced into this game, something to mix up the monotony of the current grind, like a different thematic zone. Like if they get to like a or like an ice-based place, like that would be pretty freaking sweet. Or what would be another cool thing for them to do? I'm trying to think. Like a more Celtic themed faction would be pretty cool. Like a post-apocalyptic Celtic faction. That would be pretty freaking sweet. I don't know. I feel like they could just go in a more crazy direction with it and do work. I mean, ever considering they went with the Dawn Children, got hovers and the fire starters, I feel like they could do it. They could do it, man. Relic Cox, 2 turrets that you can target individually. You can damage bonus for shooting 2 different targets. I mean, you ain't wrong. That actually reminds me of like that one, like tier 2 cannon in War Thunder that has like 17 turrets on it. Kind of reminds me of that. It's an idea for a Relic Retcher. Yeah, I could see that working. I could see that being kind of nice. I'm curious as to like what its special effect would be, like with the phosphorus rounds. But yeah, I would love seeing that, like a two-turreted cannon that's two individual guns on one model. Like I could see that being pretty dang cool. At least just for the visual flair of it, and for like the unique building challenges and targeting challenges of it. I can see that being useful. Something like that, though, would definitely need whatchamacallit, like better turning rate or turning speed to make it useful. Because trying to target two individual targets at once would be a huge, huge, huge pain in the ass. Yeah, potentially. I could see that. I would love to see that, though. I mean, anything they can do with another automatic weapon like the Caucasus, I'd be all down with. I mean, still the... Oh, shit. I should have looked up the spark prices. See if those have calmed down. Oh, and a toadfish, too. Yeah. I need to do that. I need to. If I can get those toadfishes for 10 or 1,000 again. Oh my god. The fact those toadfishes are selling for 1,000 sometimes. Ah, that's amazing. I mean, the fact, too, they're also Kinetic Rider event items. So, they are still expensive as hell to craft. Unless they're somehow exceptionally cheap. Ah, still, though. Take them. Here, just melt them real quick. Yoink. Alright, see dude in the back that needs punishment. There we go, there's that damage potential. I see your fluty bullshit. Do you not have a radar on? He doesn't. What's up? How you doing? Oh my goodness. Thing fucking popped like a grape. Holy shit. Literally just like one little tap on the side and he's gone. Oh, you little bitch. There we go. That spin. That demolition. All it can be yours. Thank you, fire dude. Holy shit. I will need some assistance. For I have become a turtle. No, you bitch. Oh, you popped my barrel. Oh yeah, it's that weird, really shitty, beefy build right here. Oof, and there goes his car. I will punish you for your insolence. Oof. Okay. We may be in the bigot of a pickle. Eh, sure, why not? I'll take you with me. Okay, of course my car just immediately stops trying to turn. Oof. Alright. I trust you, Whirlwind Dude. Yeah, same. They are planning on adding in larger maps, because I saw Black Cat's gaming video, and it kind of showed a series of maps that kind of led into a larger, bigger map. So it looked like a variety of smaller PvP maps that interacted with a larger global zone. So they clearly have something big planned. As to whether or not how far along they're into those plans is beyond me. Like, those things could come out like another year. Let me take a look right now. Let me see if I can let's see if I can find that video. Captain Skolovian for Black Hat Gaming. I love how the auto filled to almost Minecraft. Not a good look. Alright, let me see if I can find it. It isn't... Is it this one? It was a while ago. Ah, here we go. Yeah, so we have like these small maps. So we have like this first one here. And then we have this one. But then all of those belong in here. As you can see by here, and by here. So we kind of like this longer PvE map. We have definitely a PvP map here. But you can see it's a huge map, old shipping yard of some sort. So this one is a bit of interesting to see how this will turn out to be. Like, is it going to be a new mode? Is it going to be like a multi-phase capture thing? Similar to what is that Star Wars game called? Battlefront 2. Similar to that, where you have like a multi-phase capture point system. I could see that. I could see that. Or like explosive series, it's just a giant bomb like with a long pole, contact mine straight to the front. Fuck it, might as well be like the fuel barrel spears of old year. One fully automatic turret, one man could work. Might be a bit too overpowered because with an automatic turret, that would lead to AFK farming again. Could lead to AFK farming. But yeah, this one could work. Yeah, see this mode right here though. That I'm excited to see. It looks like they have it all planned out. They have a lot of the detail and the stuff already seem to be ironed out. So I'm guessing now at this point it's just kind of like detailing more and polishing and getting rid of bugs. And I could see that being a nice map. I can see that being a nice map. It's kind of like how the old Convoy map had that miniature PvP map in the center of it. That had the old, whatever that shipping container-esque map is called. With the radar dishes. I can't remember for the life of me right now. But yes, let me take a look at those toadfishes. What price? Ooh, they're still in the 1300 range. Damn. Ooh, and someone's throwing in some heavy cash for that. Throwing in 8 of them. Ooh. Oof. Oof. I mean, if this thing drops down again to 1,000, I'm gonna be all over that shit. Because I'm more than certain it was 1,000 at some point. Let me take a look here. It had to be. Shoink. Let's see. Sell offers. Or buy offers. The buy offers around here were at 1K at some point. I remember that. Well, it had to be at 1K. I remember seeing these businesses at 1K. I guess maybe they never got down to 1K, but like they were 1 or 2 cells away from being at 1K, and I was like, oh, if that happens, I'm buying these brother truckers right up. And they seem to be hovering around the 1,400 range, and it dipped down to the 1,300 range here. So it seems to be the lowest consistent price. Is around the 1,300 range. But you can see during the event, they were selling for around 1,800 to 1,900. So it could be a worthwhile investment because if the event comes around again, these things could jump up in price. They could. They could. If my card's right, I might get a Pathfinder crate to sell. Hey, nice. I just sold 3 of them with the event going on because the Pathfinder's crates were a bit higher than usual. I think they were. Let me take a look. Yeah, they were selling for like 340. Just insane. Yeah, you can see it here selling for 320 and then just boop, 340. Yeah, I sold it right here. So I made like 1,000 gold off it. It was just, ooh, felt nice. That felt nice. But right now, what I need to do, plot twist, I actually need a toadfish for a Leviathan meme. Yeah, let's see, that's like an old spiked Leviathan. You could throw your car off the damn map and kill him with the, you know, it's like if you go 200, kilometers an hour, your car explodes. So I could see that happening. So let me take a look here. What was I looking for? The Spock. What's that? Oh my goodness. Yeah, that shit's expensive, which is strange too, because look at that. There's more sparks being sold than are in demand. And yet they're still fetching a premium price. I mean, I could buy 3 of them right now for the meme. But hot damn, do I not want to. I mean, to be fair though, this is the highest price for a legendary right now. I actually wonder if they're making good profit. Are they? Let me see. Crafting Spark. No, they're negative. Ooh, interesting. They sell for 227, but they cost 211 to make. Okay, I can see that then. Interesting. What makes them so expensive? Oh wait, no, they can't cost an Apollo because that's also epic. So why do you cost so much? Oh, no wonder why. You have chillers and auras. Those shits are expensive. So I could see those things being outrageously priced. Oof. Oof. And think out of all of them, the highest price too. Oh, interesting. Nova. How the fuck are you so high in price? Nova. Yeah, the margin on them's only 20 coins though. I said Nova has such a slim margin that freaking Shiv wheels can outclass them. Oof. Maybe. The thing is, I don't think I'll ever get as good of a price as I did on those aspects. I have 8 aspects, and aspects for the longest time were hovering around the $1,200 range. And now they're bumping up to like the 2,000 coin range thanks to the recent buffs. So, like as soon as those buffs come out, I'm going to be selling my aspects for 2K and earning a handsome profit. Handsome profit. I'll be earning like some 400 coins per aspect. Oh, it's amazing. It's actually one of my investments actually turned out to be worthwhile. I mean, when I saw the price of the aspects, I was like flabbergasted. I was like, how the fuck can these things be so cheap? But like, they're getting like negative 200 coins into their crafting margin. And yet for the longest time, they didn't change. They didn't change. I was up there wizzy-eyed doing. But yes, I'm so close. Hopefully that buff doesn't come out and it's just like, nope, yep, still shit. And everyone decides to sell their aspects again for like 1,200 coins. Then I'll be kind of sad. I might be kind of sad then. Hey, what's up there, Handy? How you doing? Watch for the drone dropper alone. I don't think anyone's going to die to that. Kept missing the live streams? Hey, don't worry about it. You can always watch it. Post facto. And those work just as well. That's how my Mandrake set up because it will get nerfed. Oh yeah, most certainly. With the horizontal Mandrake shit, that shit is going to have to be gimped in order for it to make sense. Which, ironically, once the Mandrake gets nerfed, that's going to be the best time to buy it. Because I'm assuming at that point in time, you'll get the Mandrake for like hundreds of coins less than what it's worth to craft. So you'll eventually make back your money. Especially if they ever decide to undo the nerfs. Oh, that'd be so good. That was so good. That's what Treyburgers has been saying too. He's saying that a lot of high tier clans are getting tired of the horizontal Mandrake shit. So they're kind of look towards fixing that. Ooh, what's up? Back at Ah, that little asshat. I'm gonna hate how the Skinners can just ply onto you. And you can't do shit. Can't do shit. They'll just latch onto you, do 1,000 damage every 2 seconds. Yeah, whatever. We'll do one more. You just woke up to watch the live stream? Well, I thank you for that. It's very nice for you to join you. And I'm sorry to do it too on such the end of the stream too. Because I'm getting tired as hell and I need to sleep. It's nearly 2 in the morning for me. Got the dog for the uranium grind. Oh yeah. I mean, considering how fucking broken dogs are going to be next patch with that Relic 2.0 they decided to release for whatever asshat reason. That stuff's going to be overpowered. Going to be so overpowered. Oh my god, I'm not going to be jealous of clans as soon as that thing's released. Everyone's just going to be completely sideswiped by the Spark, Remy, and like Lacerator builds. I can see that. I can see that. Like dual horizontal Lacerators, Spark, Remy. All in a cloak build. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Just wait for it. It's going to happen. Half the people are going to quit. I mean, I've been seeing a lot more of those builds around here, so it's got to be something going on there. Developers maybe are just dog lovers. Maybe that's it. They can identify with such a low-life build. I mean, I'm going to make a profit and next full dog metas with Relic Flash. Oh, yeah. The Sparks are going to do so nicely. Alright, looks like the whole team's going B, so fuck it. We gotta do the Rams. And take away Z-bolts. Lure them limb from limb. And if we can take away their bots too, beautiful. There we go. Just take off the Z-back sides. Here, keep going, keep going. Where you at? There are a couple of them hiding on point. That's great. Because that means we'll be able to take a few of their teams out. Say our team went full fucking hive mode right now. Oh, hey, what's up? Wedge too effectively. Ooh, get him around. Just keep turning. Ooh. Fucking build is just being tossed aside. Ain't running away. No limbs for you. Oh god. That was pure swarmage. That was the hive mind from StarCraft 2. I'm so tired. Hey, I feel you, my dude. I need to sleep. But because of that, I think we'll end it here. So I want to thank you all for joining me. See, if you had fun on whatever platform, or if you had fun this evening, follow on whatever platform is your favorite. Yes, there we go. That was the correct words. We're on YouTube, we're on Twitch. I would say Mixer, but that shit dead. We're on Cam Soda, fucking Live Jasmine. We on all the sites. Join us there. Other than that, there's Twitter and Discord down below if you want to join this community, as well as just get notified when I go live. We do post memes there occasionally. We'll see what happens. See how the Electric Beluga turns out. But I want to thank you all again for watching me this evening. Love you all. Good fucking night. Yeah.